and with great confidence in our caucus, I will not seek re-election to Democratic leadership in the next Congress. For me, the hour's come for a new generation to lead the Democratic caucus that I so deeply respect.
So Nancy Pelosi's announcement comes after the Republicans secured enough seats to take control of the House of Representatives by a slim majority.
ABC News Deputy Political Director Averi Harper joining us now, along with ABC's Jay O'Brien on the Hill to just break it all down. Averi, Pelosi said it's time for the next generation of leaders. She also said a lot of things sort of indirectly. What did you make of her announcement?
Right. Listen, what we know is that elder statesmen dominate on Capitol Hill. And if you look at leadership, elder statesmen dominate there as well. And so we're not only seeing Speaker Pelosi step aside today, but we're also seeing the majority leader, Steny Hoyer. He's also saying that he's stepping aside, that he will not run for a re-election for House leadership. And so we're seeing as a real changing of the guard in terms of Democratic House caucus there. We know that there is going to be a historically diverse caucus coming in this next Congress. We're going to see our first Gen Z congressman seated among them in the chamber. And so this is about the continuation of progress. And in her remarks, that is about this metaphorical passing of the torch.
It's this generational change. So, Jay, you know, Majority Leader Steny Hoyer, who's been right at Nancy Pelosi's side for all these years, he's in his 80s. She's in her age. These are people born in the 1940s. What comes next?
Yeah, and as Averi just mentioned, so Steny Hoyer, right after Nancy Pelosi's remarks conclude, lawmakers hug her, then they come out here to this hallway around where I'm standing, and reporters were asking, who do you support for leadership? And Steny Hoyer, said he was stepping aside, as you heard, also said that he would throw his support behind Hakeem Jeffries. Jim Clyburn, the minority whip, said the exact same thing, that he would throw his support behind Hakeem Jeffries. So that puts Hakeem Jeffries, the representative of New York, as the front runner to take up Pelosi's mantle to become the new House Democratic leader. We just caught up with Jeffries, actually. He was walking through this hallway, and he is being tight-lipped about what this means for him, about what his next steps are. He's being very deferential to Pelosi, saying that this is her day. The focus should be on her and her historic speakership. But again, we will see how all of that pans out when House Democratic leadership elections come November 30th.
And Jay, we know those halls well. Feel free to grab anyone for a live interview. If indeed they walk close behind you, grab them in here and ask a few questions. Meanwhile, Averi, I mean, Pelosi is definitely not going to be taking off to a home in Hawaii and disappearing forever. She is clearly still going to be involved in politics here and the Democratic Party.
Right. She says she is not going away. She's going to continue her term. She's going to continue to represent the people of San Francisco and her home state of California. And that's really important because she is going to be a wealth of institutional knowledge as Democrats usher in this brand new leadership.
And it does happen, Jay, that a speaker will resign the gavel because in this case, obviously, the Republicans won, and Kevin McCarthy is going to be Speaker of the House, and yet stay in the House. Sometimes they resign, sometimes they stay. She says she'll be representing the people of San Francisco. My hunch is she'll be doing a little bit more than that. So what do Democrats on the Hill say about her decision to stay in the House? As I say, other speakers have done so.
Well, as you alluded to, Terry, the question really now is what kind of influence does she have going forward? And Hakeem Jeffries just a moment ago said that he hopes to seek her advice if, you know, the eventuality comes that he would be leader. Here comes Steny Hoyer. Representative Hoyer, can we ask you a question, sir? Can we ask you a question? What is your reaction today? What are you hoping for the future of the party? A wonderful speech. Great service to the country. Thank you. That was Steny Hoyer just then, saying that Speaker Pelosi gave a wonderful speech, great service to the country. Steny Hoyer, not long ago, before he walked by there, just said to me earlier that he also hopes to be advising that next generation of lawmakers going forward in House leadership as well. He said it was a hard decision to leave House leadership and a decision that he wanted to announce after Speaker Pelosi obviously made her decision public.
Really interesting day for the Democratic Party in the House of Representatives. And Averi Harper, Jay O'Brien, thanks for being with us to help us understand it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.